Alrighty, hello everyone, and hello everyone on YouTube. I'm currently just about to open some, roll some chests in the Wheels of Fate. So let me bring that up. So you'll see in my inventory here, I've got a number of chests. I've got, what these ones are, they're the common ones. So I got 6 common chests, 3 uncommon and 21 legendaries. They're from the primal packs that I had. Which, if you want to see what I got from the primal packs, the video before this one, it will be on YouTube as well. We'll have, that video will have all the pack opening. Basically, I did 20 of them, so you'll be able to check that out. But I've got some gold because you get them from competing in tournaments at the moment, since there's no PvE yet. And yeah, so I got 15,700. Alright, so to roll them, you go into the store, you go into Open Pack, and then you'll see here on the left side you've got the Wheels of Fate. So basically the way it works is, normally if you drop a pack in, you'll get some cards, and then you also get a chest in every pack, and the chest rarity is just random basically, and you got a percentage chance. It's probably, I think it's like a 10% chance roughly for a rare chest from a normal pack. From a primal pack you always get a legendary. You also get, and like uncommon is probably fairly high. Common, is obviously the most common. But yeah, for a legendary chest to come from a normal pack, it's probably like 1 or 2% or something. But this is the way it works when you roll a chest. So you'll notice here on these chests it says pay to spin. So for example, if I put a legendary chest here, it'll say it costs 30,000 gold. Now I don't have enough to roll that, so yeah, I'll just go back to the stash here. I've got no spins on these ones here, because that means I've already spun them. Like, I've already used the Wheels of Fate on these chests. You can only do it once unless you win more spins, so you can get free spins or pay for an extra spin. And so basically, if you get an eye, you'll be able to pay to spin again. If you get 2 eyes, you get a free spin. 3 eyes will upgrade the chest, so that'll turn like a common into an uncommon, and so on and so forth. 3 stars will get you a mercenary, plus a pay to spin again. So for example, we'll say I did a uncommon, got 3 stars, I would get a mercenary that will go into my inventory, and then I'll be able to pay again and spin again and possibly get another mercenary or something else. 3 crowns will get you a PvE card equipment, plus you can pay it to spin again. So basically all these have, you can pay and keep spinning if you get the good stuff. So pay PvE card equipment, upgrade chest, PvE card, sleeves, alternate art card, upgrade chest twice, plus obviously again paying to spin is all these ones here. And then we've got the PvP rare card at the very bottom. So if you get these symbols, it's like a spider, you'll get a PvP rare card. You can also get legendaries and stuff, but yeah, if you get a gold icon, even if it's just 1, you'll get some gold. 3 gold icons, I believe, give you 5,000 gold, I think. 3 red icons upgrades your normal prize. So I think if you were to get this, I'm not too sure actually how that would work in terms of how it upgrades your normal prize. Not too sure, but we'll work it out. We'll see what we get. I've only got a limited amount of gold though, so we'll... Heavy Hitter, how you going, dude? Basically from the tournaments that bugged out a few days ago, Cryptozoic has now issued a reimbursement for everyone who had a bug tournament. Basically, they gave, for every tournament that bugged out for you, they gave out 5,000 gold, a booster pack, and a draft ticket. So, everyone got... they basically, Cryptozoic did that themselves. Like, they didn't wait on the support team, basically, Gameforge, and to handle all the tickets, because there probably was a lot of them. So they've just went ahead and said, alright, everyone who had a bugged game, here's, the same thing. It's 5,000 gold, a booster pack, and what did I say? A booster pack and a draft ticket. So yeah, and I had 3 that stuffed up. So yep. Alrighty. So let's I guess I'll spin a common. So a common is only 1200, so that's pretty sweet. So let's see what we get. Probably, you know, you can just get nothing. So let's see how lucky I am. So it looks like it's going to be a dud. I did get a red though, but that, yeah. So you need 3 red to. If you get 1 gold though, it still gives you something. But for that case, that chest is now being rolled, and you'll see now I've got 4 chests that have no more spins. It's all right. I'll go again. So I got 3 mushrooms, which is actually pretty cool. So I got a sleeve. So I got the Windborn Acolyte sleeve, and I can pay to spin again. So that's pretty sweet. So you can see that reward up there. So I'll spin again. May as well. Because I don't have many chests. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet indeed. So I got basically the Windborn Acolyte sleeve, and then the Windborn Acolyte actual card. So just an alternate art card, PvP card. It's just a, you know, normally a common, but as you'll see here, it's purple, which means it's an epic. Which, you know, it's just basically to show that it's an alternate art card. So it does look a lot better than the default artwork, which I'll show afterwards. But that's pretty sweet. That's very nice. So I can roll again actually as well. So let's do it. See if maybe we'll go down to this one. So 2 hands, and oh wow, I'm on fire. So that was pretty cool. So we got 3, you know, in a row basically. Mushrooms, 3 skull and bones, and then 3 of the hands. So that upgraded my chest into an uncommon. Now I haven't actually spun an uncommon before, so this will be interesting. Let's see how we go. Let's see if this luck will continue. So we got hands. Oh, we get some gold. So we only get now. It's only 500, which, I mean it's better than nothing, I guess. But yeah, so that was. Now I don't have a spin on that anymore. I've still got 1 uncommon that I can spin on, so I might as well do that one. But yeah, as you can see, I'm running out of gold fairly quickly. So mushy and mushy. So we actually got another sleeve. I'll roll again. So I have a spare sleeve now, which you know, hopefully there's something. I mean, it wouldn't make sense that they're not tradable. So you know, I'll be able to. Whoops, my phone just rang. Give me just a minute. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so what was I doing? Let's see. So I've got paid, so yeah, the common. So now that I've got 5 chests down here that I just open when they implement that. It's not actually implemented in the game. So let's got enough gold to actually let me check something here. I don't have any rare chests, I don't think. So yeah, I mean all I can do is basically roll this. So this is probably gonna be, well yes, this will be my last roll. Unless of course I get some gold symbols. So here we go. We got a red. We got a red. Got 3 reds. And that means nothing. What? Really? 3 red icons upgrades your normal price. Do they have to be the same, I guess? Ah, that's a bit upsetting. I guess. Oh, I see how it works now. So that makes sense. So if you get 3 red skulls, instead of it being it'll probably be like instead of a normal PV, you know, like I had a common alternate art card. I guess you'd get whatever the next highest alternate art card is, maybe. Upgrade the chest twice. It probably upgraded. You know, if you had 3 red hearts, it would upgrade it several times, I guess. PvP rare card would probably give you a PvP legendary card. For 3 red of the spiders. So yeah, I mean that makes sense. So that's it. That's all the rolls I can do, unfortunately. Unless I had more. If I had more commons, I'd. You know what? Let's open one pack. I'll just open one booster, and that'll give me one chest to then roll. Why not? I got plenty of them. So let's open one. See what we get. So let's see if we can. So it's a rare, unless of course they still haven't implemented the red glow for a legendary. But we got a murder, which I didn't actually have any yet. But here's the default. So that's handy because now I can show you the default Windborn Acolyte. As you saw, had the alternate art version that I just unlocked from the Wheels of Fate. So there's the default one. Yeah, I mean it's alright artwork, but yeah, obviously the alternate artwork, I think most people seem to find that one a lot better. But hello Feldspire and welcome. So yeah, that's the default. So I got a murder. Actually, I don't think I have a single murder yet, so that's pretty cool. Nothing else particularly great. But let's see what the rare is. And it's a hideous conversion, so that's a bit saddening. But oh well. So that's just the pack I opened there. So now I don't know if it showed me or anything, but I did get a chest, out of that. Oh, there it is now. So that's a common, as you can see there. And heavy hitter, I had four tiers, 3 pro and a Grand King. So let's roll that chest now that we just got. Ooh, got 1 gold. Bugger. So I can pay again to spin. That's actually not bad because I've got enough gold to spin once more. And let's do it. See if we can get something. So no, okay. So we're gonna get a little bit more gold. So we got 2,500 there, which is actually pretty cool. So if I had more chests, I could do more. But yeah, I'll just hold on to that because I will get more chests when tournaments are back up. They're currently down as they fix some issues. Yeah, so the tournament's currently down as they fix issues, and hopefully, I mean, it's probably going to be probably in say 20 hours, I reckon. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully it's not going to take too long. But yeah, when the tournaments are back up, sorry, I'll answer your question in a second, CMF. But yeah, when the tournaments are back up, when I join a draft, 3 packs are going to get opened. In my case, it'll be using my tickets. So I'll just go into my stash here. So it doesn't actually show my things, like my mercenaries and stuff. Okay, unlocked a... Oh no, I got sleeves, didn't I? That's right. So I should have... So let me just check something here. So heavy hitter, no, I just have... Wait, so how much does that work out to in maths? 155 here. 690. No, I got because there was a bit extra packs for stretch goals and stuff, basically. Heavy hitter, and it worked out. So I had 710, but then I got a few more. Like for each tournament that stuffed up, I got 1 booster, so that put me at 3 extra. And I also signed up for VIP subscriptions, so that gave me an extra 1 as well. But yeah, let me just check something here. So I'm going to search for wind. So there we go. So I do have. So there's the default Windborn Acolyte is a common, and then you've got the alternate art that I just got from the Wheels of Fate. So very cool. And then like if I go here, select sleeves. It'll have, all the ones I got from the Kickstarter. So I've got the one I'm currently equipped is my Grand King, which I may actually change. Let's see what else I've got here. And I've got a lot of duplicates in here just because of the 4 tiers. But there's the Windborn Acolyte, the 2 I just unlocked. So I've got 1 to trade now, which is pretty cool. But I think for this deck I'm going to go with, which is the $1 million sleeve. Alright, that'll do. That was one of the stretch goals, for reaching $1 million on the Kickstarter. It unlocked that sleeve for all backers, basically. So I'll just select that one. But yeah, to answer your question there, actually what I'll do is I'll go into an AI game just to show you how the sleeves look in game. It's pretty cool. But yeah, to answer your question, CMF, why is this game gaining so much popularity? It looks like a carbon copy of Magic the Gathering. Now, it does, obviously it's, a lot of the stuff is the same as Magic the Gathering, but it offers so much more. It is pretty insane. I mean, they don't have everything in the game implemented yet. But like, if you just go to their Kickstarter page and just read about the stuff that's already in the game, there's already a lot of the stuff. But you've got a lot of unique features because it's a 100% digital game. You've got a lot of unique features, and you've got things like this Ragefire here has escalation, which unique and it's a unique effect for this game. It's not something you're gonna see in Magic the Gathering, and there's a lot of things that are just very hard to do in a paper-based game, in a physical environment. But where in a digital environment, you can just go bananas. Like sky's the limit. Whereas in escalation, I use this card, it'll do 2 damage, and then it goes back into my deck. And this copy, plus all other copies in my deck, will go up in damage, so it'll add 2. So the next time I use a Ragefire, doesn't matter if it's the same one or a different one, they'll do 4 damage, and then 6, and so on. And you've got a lot of unique effects, just makes it really awesome. But yeah, there's just so many unique things. The best thing I would recommend doing if you want to actually see what they're going to be doing and the stuff like that, it can show it better than I can explain it, off the top of my head, is to visit the Kickstarter page. So if you just Google like Kickstarter Hex Shards of Fate or something, it should bring you to it pretty quickly. And just have a look through there, because I mean, when I saw that, I know I was like a little kid again, and just super exciting, just reading, and yeah, very happy that I backed the game. It is very, very sweet. Not to mention the fact that, with Magic the Gathering, if you were to play, like I played it many years ago, I played Magic Gathering Online. I played Magic Gathering Online, and basically I think I played it for about a year and a half. I got up a collection of about 8,500 cards or so. And just, it got to a point where it was just still didn't even have close to, all the cards. It was, there's just so many cards, and you get kind of overwhelmed, especially for new players. Whereas with Hex, getting in at the start is very sweet as well. Sorry, let me have a look at the chat here. How many primals did I get? I had 20 primal packs heavy hitter. So what was the other questions here? I've missed a few. Use the booby sleeves. Nice. What are the classes and races in this game? So there is orcs, there's humans, there's the shin hair, which is the murderous little rabbits. There is the venom, which are like they're like a mix of orcs and spiders basically. And then there's the elves. And then there's probably, I'm probably forgetting something, but that's off the top of my head there. What other questions do we have to answer? Yeah, I mean, if you go to the Hex website, obviously you've got a lot of information there on hextcg.com. Yeah, exactly. So Poetic in the chat there is, he's saying he played Magic off and on for 16 years, and it's overwhelming. So basically, exactly what I was just mentioning. There's just so many cards, and just yeah. The good thing about Hex is, it's new, it's fresh, and like a lot of things will be familiar, which is actually a good thing. A lot of things being familiar for the players. Did I skip my turn or something? Oh well. It's very good, and not to mention, Hex is cheap in comparison. It's $2 for a booster pack. You've got a VIP subscription, which makes things cheaper and all that sort of stuff. Sorry, let me trying to keep up with the chat while also clicking, playing the game, kind of. Let's see here. Dwarves, I forgot Dwarves in Kyodal. Yeah, thank you. I knew I was forgetting some, I just couldn't think. Yeah, that's a bummer. It's black in here. I mean, Hex will become overwhelming in years to come, of course, but if you start off, at the start, with Magic, obviously if you were to jump in now, you got like 20 years of cards, it's crazy. Whereas Hex is just starting out, so even if you were to come along a year later, it's not going to be an overwhelming amount. But yeah, I mean, already it's shaping up. It's already, you know, in my opinion, much better than Magic. I mean, just look at the interface alone compared to like Magic the Gathering Online. I mean, Magic the Gathering Online is really blah. But I mean, obviously, a lot of people do like the you know, the physical, you know, being able to play. Let's see, what should I play out here? You know, playing with the cards, you know, having a physical copy and all that sort of stuff, and all that sort of stuff. You know, it's got, you know, if you like that sort of stuff. But yeah, I mean, the good thing about digital though is you can play anytime, anywhere. Especially when they add tablet support, you're gonna have, you know, just literally the ability to play anywhere, anytime. You know, it could be on a bus or a train and just playing some Hex, do some drafting. Damn, just getting bounced all day here. So I actually do need another ruby as well, would be handy. Especially before this comes online, because if this goes onto the Buccaneer, then I'm not going to be able to kill it with a Rage Fire. But I mean, either way, it's still going to be somewhat annoying. So let's see, what else am I missing in the chat here? So I did get the ruby, that's sweet. I'm using the wrong champion here. It's just, you know, I haven't really been bothering with constructed. You know, I'm just waiting to do drafts, like pretty much most people. So I can't actually do Rage 5 plus something else. So I'll just play out the Gladiator. That'll do. All right, so the chat is going mental. So let me try and read some of this before. So let's see. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, like you guys talking about, you know, now, you know, Hex on tablet. It is going to be so good. I cannot wait. I have a tablet that, you know, it's not a super good tablet or anything. It's decent, and I tried the Magic the Gathering, the latest one, on it, and it worked fine. So I assume Hex, you know, shouldn't have any problems running either. But yeah, it will be pretty sweet just to have the ability to take Hex with me wherever I go. So CMF, one concern I have with Hex is the threshold mechanic. It makes it very easy to play multiple colors, and my fear is monocolor will fall to the wayside. I mean, it does help. Like, it does help, and that's, you know, that's a good thing in my opinion. But it doesn't like, it's not too much, you know, in my opinion. It's still, you still can do, you know, a lot of situations where, you know, you're just needing that threshold and all that sort of stuff. Not to mention, in future sets, we're probably going to see a lot more 3 threshold cards, and, you know, even 4 thresholds. And, you know, we've got some, you know, very few where there are, like, a lot of threshold. Like, there's a few 3 ones, and there's, like, a fist, which is 6 or something. But yeah, they will, I'm pretty sure, in future, you know, there'll be more cards that promote doing mono decks and all that sort of stuff. So let's see, what do I want to do here? I'll draw a card, see if I can get a resource. 10 to 9 health though. Got a burn, that's actually really good. So I'm going to basically Rage Fire into this guy, which I probably should have done. Technically I should have done that before because it has been creating specters. Get rid of that guy. And then I'm going to still hit him. Now, unfortunately, I still can't play out another troop, but oh well. So yeah, I'll just hit in for 3 damage. Hello, Hex Hunter Mokog, how you going? Sorry for not, you know, there's so many people just all of a sudden joined that I haven't been able to welcome you all, but, you know, welcome everyone. Unfortunately, you know, we still don't have any the tournaments and stuff, so, you know, what I did is I basically just logged on to do some chest rolls, which I did, and then there's a lot of you in the chat now, so I'm just fielding questions while mucking around in against the AI. But let's see, what have I missed? Yeah, no, I will. I mean, I'll be doing constructed Mastery of Time used against me. But yeah, no, CMF, I will be doing constructed tournaments and all. I'll be doing, you know, pretty much everything. But majority of the time, I will be doing draft. Purely because I have 4 free drafts every week, and I've still got like 15 tickets as well. You know, so I'll be, you know, as soon as it comes online, like the tournaments are back up, you know, draft will be the first thing I'm in doing. And then when my tickets run out, you know, I'll do other stuff. But yeah, there's yeah, I'll be pretty much doing everything. You know, when PvE's out, I'll be doing PvE. But yeah, I'll be trying to do pretty much a bit of everything. But majority will be draft for sure. There's a chance they can get tournaments up in the next 3 hours, but if not, just do random proving grounds and pack opening. So let me actually just have a look at their Twitter, see if there's been any latest tweets. So yeah, basically just recently they had said, you know, they're still working on it. Nothing else has been said. So yeah, that was just hacky speculating there. So Cloud Titan, okay, so I'm probably going to be dead here. I don't really have a way to stop that. So I don't think there's actually even anything I can top deck. So yeah, probably dead. Throat Cutter does not help. So the Gore Feast, sorry, would allow me to get in for 9 damage basically, which obviously not enough. But yeah, had I been using the right champion power, I could probably have. Let's see, 9. Anyway, so I'm dead here. So let me read some more questions here, and while I do that, I'll concede. I'll go back into my card manager, and let's see, filters. I'll turn off all the commons, uncommons, and I'll let you guys see the rares and whatnot I've got so far while I read these questions. Alright, so I don't think I missed anything there. Maybe I did, I'm not sure. But so let's see. So I got my alternate art cards. You know, I've now got one of the Windborn Acolyte there. But the ones I got through the Kickstarter, I got the Replicator's Gambit, which is a favorite of mine. I really like the alternate artwork on this one. Very nice. Extinction, also a big improvement over the default. And then we've got Princess Victoria, also another big improvement. A lot of detail. Pack Raptor. I mean, they're all freaking awesome. All these alternate art cards. And then Ragefire. And then, so these are the legendaries I got. So let me maximize this. Alright, so yeah, I got 4 IF creations, 4 fists, 2 Jadeem, 2 Pack Raptor, you know, normal versions. I've got 9 alternate art versions, obviously. The regular art for Replicator's Gambit looks terrible. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it looks terrible, just not like, it's not awesome compared to this one. So yeah, let's see, go back down here. So I got Crown of the Primals, a Rampaging Turesk, a Reginald Lancashire, 3 Resurrections. I got 3 Mastery of Time, 3 Vampire King. Yeah, you can see them all here. 3 Gabriels, which is pretty sweet. Wouldn't really need more than that, because I wouldn't really include 4 Gabriels in a deck. 3 would probably be my limit since unique. I wouldn't say Fist had bad art. I think Fist is pretty cool. I see like nothing wrong with Fist. But, you know, everyone has their own opinions and they're entitled to them. I like most of the art. I mean, there's not really any cards that really stand out to me as like bad, you know, artwork wise. Like some of them, like someone just said, Bird of Plenty is pretty bad. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, it's just a bird. But then you've got cards like Relentless Corruption, just look awesome. I really like this artwork. It's one of my favorites. So, that is a non-answer, yeah, pretty much. I got 3 Inquisitor, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, pretty much just dying to get into to drafts, all that good stuff. So one thing I'll quickly show you guys. Let me see if I've got it here. So as you can see here, when you'll see it in a second, obviously. But yeah, I've got upcoming giveaways. I'm going to be doing a lot of them. You know, mainly waiting for the draft to come back up and all that sort of stuff. But let's see. We'll give something out now. Why not? Let's give something out. So let me pick a game. I'm going to give out a copy of Magicka, just on a whim. Let's do it. So let me bring up my my giveaway thing. Yeah, I'm going to surprise people. You don't know when I'm going to be giving them away. They could just happen at any time, so you have to stick around. So let's give away a copy of Magic, because I think I have a few copies to give away. So I'll do one now, so give me just a moment. I've also just got an email from HexTCG, basically just saying, you know, sorry about the tournaments failing, and that, you know, so basically everyone who had any problems has got reimbursed. So that's cool of them, just to keep, you know, people informed, to let them know that, hey, you know, we've done something about it. That's really cool. So Magicka. I think that was the game I had 2 copies. No, I had 2 copies of Terraria. So I'll give away a copy of Terraria. I think that's a more popular game as well. I mean, Magic is pretty cool, but I think, yeah, Terraria probably a bit more popular. So let's see. Let me get my thing organized, and I will give away a copy of Terraria. So bear with me just a moment. But wait, there's more! Give me a moment. So let's see here. I need to drag that out to a separate window. Open up the giveaways. So let me get that on the screen. I've got it here somewhere. I'll just set it up and I'll get you guys to type. I'll have it on the screen in a second. But basically type "gimme games" to enter the giveaway. I mean, if you've got it already, you can still enter. You can always just give it to a mate or something. You know. But if you do win it, you don't want it, you just let me know, and I'll, you know, roll again basically. So yep, type "gimme games" to enter the giveaway. And let me get my actual thing on the screen. Have it ready in a second. But yeah, I'll give you guys, you know, some time to enter that, basically. Alright, so I didn't actually crop that too well. I'll fix that in a second. Because I can't actually see what I'm doing. Too many windows open. Alright, there we go. So yeah, make sure you type it in, make sure you're following me on Twitch. And yep, so I'll give you guys, you know, I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'll get a drink and whatnot, so it gives you guys time to enter the competition. So I'll be back. Whoops. Let me put that on top. So yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes, and then when I get back, I will roll the dice, basically. See you, Heavy. Alrighty, I'm back. So, Zubrin, it's not the first one that'll come up, like, 'cause it took me actually a while to find this one, because the Twitch giveaways one doesn't actually work. The one that does work is called, let me actually check in my settings, give me a moment. Bum, bum, bum. Extensions, it's called, let's have a look, it's twitch.tv giveaway system, so you'll want to look that up. I'll paste that in chat, the name, give me a second, and that will get you the one that actually does work properly. So there's that one. Alright, so we've got 11 people that entered. I'll give you guys another 30 seconds and then I'll roll the dice. Roughly 30 seconds. And thank you, Stillburn, for following me on Twitch. It is much appreciated. Alright, so I'm going to do it very soon. Another 10 seconds. So if you haven't, see what it was. It's probably just because I didn't put the thing in. I don't know. Anyway. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Funk Phantom, congratulations, you are the winner of Terraria. Wait, is that the game I said? I've already forgotten. I think that's the one I changed it to. I mean, I'll let you pick if you want Magicka or Terraria. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have the choice. So, just say something in the chat basically, and let me know which you would like, and then I'll send you a message directly through Twitch, so you can claim the game basically on Steam. Or you can add me on Steam if you choose. It's Havoc Oz, one word, to add me on Steam. It's also below the stream. You can just click to add me on that if you would like. Congrats, man. Alright. So let's get rid of the giveaway box. All that stuff. We'll go back to Hex. And let's see, I was going to test something real quick. That's cool, man. I won't forget. I'll make sure I write it down just so I don't. Funk Phantom. That's cool, man. Everyone is free to add me on Steam. So if anyone wants to add me, the Steam details are below. You can just click the picture of the, I think it's a Steam box. And that'll take you to my profile, which you can then add me. So let me see, what was I going to test here? Just make sure my my chat thing still works properly. Let's test that out. Alright, cool, it does still work. Alright. So I'm just gonna quickly, I'm not gonna play or anything like that, because I don't have enough decks. I have no decks built basically. I've just basically got an edited starter deck. So yeah, I'm not going to actually play, I'm just testing something real quick. But yeah, if you guys have any... yep, I just got the thing there, Phantom. So I will send the game through in a minute. But yeah, I'm just testing a few things on my end. But if you guys have any questions or anything you want to know about Hex, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. Alright, so what was I testing? I've already forgotten. Alright, so just want to fiddle with my chat basically. So if everyone can just type, just like type test or something, or type whatever, something random in the chat. I'm just checking to make sure some of the changes I did recently has worked properly basically. Let's do. Thanks, armies. Alright, I guess that's alright. Just type like whatever, something whatever in the chat. Praise the sun. Alright, cool, thank you. So that's, I just wanted to see, because I made the chat a bit bigger on the stream, is all. Alright, so I'm gonna, unless there's anything specific you guys want to see or talk about, I may just head off for now. But you know, later on, as soon as basically tournaments are up, I will be back to play. But first, I will give you your game now on Steam, Phantom. And if anyone else wants to add me, feel free to do so. But yeah, I think we've got. Let me check. I think Revolution was streaming, and I think he's actually playing the game. No, he's not anymore. But Master Fet is streaming. I haven't actually checked him out before. But yeah, there's other people some streaming hacks at the moment, and I'll basically be back when tournaments are. So and with more giveaways, all that good stuff. So again, here's the stuff that I've got to give away, and there's a lot more as well. The alternate art Azawa card, that'll probably be towards the end, later in the week. But I'll be doing a lot of stuff each day. But yeah, expect a lot of streaming from me when tournaments are up. It'll pretty much be all I'm doing. So I'll catch you guys then.